Welcome back to Inglés 4.0, the radio show. Let's go! Intermediate. Hello and welcome back to the program. Welcome to the intermediate portion of class number 145. Yes, and I'm here today one more time with Esther. Esther, how are you?
Very well, thank you, Kyle. How are you?
Fantastic. Thank you so much for coming in again to join me.
Thank you.
It's always a pleasure to have you here, Esther. It is. And today we can begin. What should we begin with?
We should begin with the word begin.
I think that's a good idea. It's a good place to begin, right?
Yes.
Okay. Did this class begin on time?
Yes, this class began on time.
Is it just beginning now, or is it almost ending?
No, it's beginning now.
Okay. Let's see. Did it begin to snow last night before you went to bed?
No, it didn't begin to snow last night before I went to bed.
Do movies usually begin on time?
The movies on television?
Do movies usually begin on time?
No, movies don't usually begin on time.
Why don't they begin on time?
Because they put so many advertisements.
Advertisements.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But at least our show here begins on time.
Yes.
We have a few advertisements, but more or less things begin on time.
Begin
right?
on time, yes.
I think so. All right. Now we can move into the next part of the class, which I was looking at yesterday. Well, we were going to, but we ran out of time.
Yes.
So here we have some statistics. Like, did you know that 3 out of 10 Spaniards smoke?
3 out of 10.
Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
No, I didn't know that. What didn't you know?
I didn't know that 3 out of 10 Spaniards smoke.
Yeah, 3 out of 10. And we can also say 3 out of every 10. You can say it either. You could say 3 out of 10 or 3 out of every 10.
Okay.
Spaniards smoke.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Did you know that you know iTunes, the Apple they have this program iTunes for music. It's called iTunes.
iTunes, no.
For the iPod.
For the iPod.
There's 1 in every 4 songs sold in the United States is sold through iTunes.
Wow.
Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that 1 out of 4 songs sold in the United States
is sold
with or by.
Yeah, sold. You could say sold on. You could say
sold on iTunes.
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 Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Out of every, did you know that 1 out of every $10 spent is spent on packaging?
Packaging.
Well, if you buy a $10 product,
yeah,
essentially $1, 10% of it is sort of essentially spent on the packaging of the product.
Oh.
On average.
Curious.
Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that 1 out of $10. No.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes, out of $10 that I spend in buying something is for the packaging.
Mm-hmm. Was spent 1 out of every $10 spent on products was spent on packaging.
Okay.
So really, it's not like you're going to buy the packaging without the product, but essentially that means that 10% of the cost is devoted to or is associated with
the packaging. Yes.
The packaging. I also have another statistic here. It says this one. And okay, I don't want to be quoted on any of these and say, Kyle, you're wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. These are random statistics. They could be wrong. I can't guarantee how authentic these are, but I heard that 1 car out of every 230 made will be stolen.
1 car?
So out of every 230 cars, one of them will be stolen. Now, I think they mean in a given year. Does that sound that strange to you that 1 out of every 230 cars will be stolen this year? That sounds a little bit high, doesn't it?
Well,
do you understand?
Yes, I understand it, but I thought it was even more.
More than one? Really?
Yes.
But in a given year, if you have 230 cars, what it's saying is 230 random cars, one of them will be stolen this year.
230 cars.
I suppose that's maybe, it's believable.
Yes, I think so.
I mean, my car has never been stolen, but...
Yes.
But, okay.
No, mine neither.
Okay, yeah. Neither has mine.
Neither has mine.
Uh-huh.
No?
Did you know that English is spoken? Here, this is the passive voice. English is spoken by 1 out of every 6 people in the world.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. What didn't you know?
I didn't know that English was spoken by 1 out of 6 people in the world.
Yeah. Did you know that 1 out of 330 people in the world serve in the military?
Wow. One out of
330 people serve in the military.
Serve in the military.
Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Does it seem like a high number? Like a high number?
Yes, I think so.
All right.
Yes, because I think in some countries it's mandatory to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose.
Yes.
So you thought it would be higher?
Would be higher? No, I think it should be lower.
Yeah. Now, another statistic I read here is that 4 out of every 6 children surf the internet. Well, the parents of 4 out of 6 children have no idea what their children are seeing on the internet, which is kind of a dangerous thing.
Yes, it's very dangerous.
Because
this is statistics.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
4 out of 6.
4 or 6.
I don't know why they say 4 out of 6 and not 2 out of 3, but it's the same. It is the same, you know.
I was thinking the same thing.
It's not a math class here today,
Yes.
folks, but let's be honest, it's the same.
Yes.
2 out of 3. Kids, so that means 2/3 of kids, 66% of kids are doing stuff on the internet, good or bad, and the parents don't know what it is.
Don't know what it is, yes.
I'm not surprised by that, though. Really,
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. I mean, I'm sure the parents would like to know, but kids often know more about the internet than their parents do.
Yes.
Very often,
Parent-
or certain things, you know?
Parents should pay more attention.
Yeah. But it's difficult because they have internet in school and they have
Yeah.
internet everywhere.
Yes, everywhere.
So, all right. Well, let's move on and talk about our word of the day, shall we?
Yes.
All right.
Word of the day.
All right, it is time for the word of the day. The word of the day, I like this one in both English and Spanish. In Spanish, you say servilleta. Servilleta. I like the sound of that word. It sounds very Spanish.
Yes.
Servilleta. Servilleta. And in English?
I don't know. I don't remember right now. Don't remember. No?
Napkin.
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 Yes.
And some people do say serviette. Serviette. But it's
Yes.
serviette sounds very formal. Pass me that serviette.
Oh.
It's like a French origin.
Yes.
Serviette.
Serviette.
And when we say French words in English, they sound very refined.
Yeah.
Pass me the serviette. I remember one of my best friends, his name is Greg, and he's one of the funniest guys I know. And I've known him all my life since we were 2 years old. And I was at his house once. We were having dinner at his house when we were about 12. And his mother speaks quite properly and said, pass me a serviette.
Wow.
And he said, oh, serviette. And he made a big joke. He started laughing at how she said serviette. He said, it's a napkin. It's a napkin.
Napkin.
Are you French? It's a serviette. It's a napkin. It was 9 times out of 10 we say napkin, but some people say serviette.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if in Britain maybe they say serviette. I don't know, but I would always say napkin.
Yes.
And my friend Greg, he's quite a guy. He actually just started his own radio station.
Wow.
He lives in Trinidad.
In Trinidad, the island.
Yeah,
island.
He's a very interesting guy. He came to visit me a few years ago in Spain. Hopefully, he will come again, and I'll definitely bring him on the radio.
Yes.
Because he's quite a guy. He is a captain, or I suppose the second captain or the mate. I'm not sure his rank exactly, but he drives a ferry boat between Trinidad and Tobago.
And Tobago, yes.
Yeah, back and forth every day. So in the morning he gets up and he drives the ferry across, and they load up, and then he drives it back.
Mm-hmm.
And he has always had this interest in radio, and he started a radio station, but it's just with his computer, like in his house, and it's just music. Like he made a website, and he programmed music into the list, and it broadcasts.
Yeah.
And he allows you can call in. There are certain times when he sort of serves as DJ. I don't know all the details, but he takes calls sometimes, but he's just, I imagine he's just in his bedroom with a little microphone talking into his computer. But I don't know. It's like his.
We should go there and visit him.
Yeah, definitely. So I'd like to collaborate with him and do a program for him someday or something. But he's an interesting guy. His website. He has a website. I think it's called TrinidadInternetRadio.com. Trinidad
okay.
Internet. I think that's it. TrinidadInternetRadio.com.
Mm-hmm.
And you can listen to it. It's just dance music. It's sort of Caribbean, music and the stuff that the people down there like. And he hosts some programs, and Anyway, so hopefully someday he'll come to do a show with me here. Well, so napkin. Napkin, that's what we were talking about. Napkin.
Okay.
Servietta, napkin. Now, this is very interesting, very important. I have been sitting here for
2 hours?
2 hours. 4 plus a period of time tells us how long something lasts.
Yes.
Durante. But we don't say during, we say for.
Yeah.
Right? I've been holding this pen. How long have I been holding this pen?
You have been holding this pen for...
Which pen?
That pen. You have been holding that pen for 20 minutes.
Okay, all right. How long have you been wearing that shirt?
I've been wearing the shirt for...
Which shirt?
This shirt for 2 hours.
2 hours. I've been wearing this shirt for 2 hours. Yes. I've been wearing this watch for 7 hours.
Yes.
Right? Yeah. Ask me how long I've had this watch.
How long have you had that watch?
Yes. Sorry, can you ask me again?
How long have you had that watch?
How long have you had that watch? How long? I've had this watch for 8 years.
8 years.
I've had it for 8 years, and I've been wearing it for 7 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But I've been wearing it every day for 8 years. Almost every day.
Yes.
Not quite, but almost every day. Mm-hmm. I've been sitting in this chair for an hour. I've been talking into this microphone for 14 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Right? 4 plus a period of time.
Yeah.
A few years ago, I went to the Winter Olympics. The Winter Olympics were recently in Vancouver, my country.
Yes.
I didn't go.
No.
But because I was here. But I went to the previous Winter Olympics in Italy, Torino. 4 years ago.
4 years ago, yes.
So I went to Italy for 7 days.
Wow.
I was in Italy for 7 days. I was in Italy during the Olympics.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes.
I like that comparison. So think about that at home. I was in Italy during the Olympics. It doesn't mean that I was there for the whole, because the Olympics last I don't know, 15 days.
15, 17 days,
17
yes.
days. I was there during the Olympics. I was there for 7 days.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Last time I went home to Canada, I was in New York. I was during the Christmas season. I was in New York. I was in New York for 1 hour. At the airport.
At the airport.
At the airport, yeah.
Yes.
Right? During that season, I was there. I was there during the month of December.
Mm-hmm.
When were you there? During the month of December.
Yeah.
I was only there for an hour, though. So that for and during, remember, for tells us how long something lasts or lasted or will last.
Yeah.
And then during tells us when it happened, placing some event which may or may not have a duration into a period, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let's move on and take a look at our vocabulary of the day. Shall we?
Yes, we
All
shall.
right, let's do it. Vocabulary of the day. All right, it is time for the vocabulary of the day. Our 5 words of vocabulary. Predecir is the first word. The verb to
To predict.
predict.
Predict. Predict.
Predict. Do you think people can predict the future? Some people,
Yes, sometimes it's possible.
maybe.
Yes.
Like magic powers or
I think it's like a kind of sixth sense.
sixth sense.
Sixth sense.
Some people have it.
Yes, I think so.
All right. Can you predict the future?
Not me, but my sister sometimes.
Really?
Yes.
Do you think our modern technology allows us to accurately predict the weather?
Yes. They allow us to predict the weather.
Yeah, to accurately predict the weather.
Accurately.
Accurately?
Accurately predict
Accurately.
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 Accurately predict the weather.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, they certainly try their best.
Yes.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Herramienta.
Tool.
Tool. Tool. Tool. One tool, 2 tools. The tool for the job, right?
Yes, tool.
Variedad.
Variety.
Sorry?
Variety?
Variety.
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 I'll tell you, Esther, I think the most interesting thing about this course is that there is a variety of ways to study. There's
Yes.
the TV show, there's the radio show, there's the books, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a variety of ways to get the content and to practice, right?
Yes, that's right.
And also, I think it's the key to learning is you have to study in a variety of ways
Mm-hmm.
and expose yourself to English in a variety of ways, not just reading a book and nothing else. It's good to have a variety of ways of exposing yourself through listening,
Yeah.
watching and participating,
Mm-hmm.
speaking, reading. Variety.
Yeah.
It's the spice of life, we say.
Mm-hmm.
Variety is the spice of life,
Yes.
I think. Alambre, cable.
Oof. No idea.
Starting with W.
With W.
Like
Wire.
right, coming from this microphone, yeah, there is a
Wire.
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 Yes.
Wire. What would happen if I cut the wire on this microphone?
People couldn't listen to you at home.
Yeah, they wouldn't be able to hear me.
Yes.
Más allá de.
Beyond. No. Yes, beyond. that.
Beyond.
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 Just beyond.
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 I think we have gone beyond the amount of time that we're allowed to continue on with this show. So we're going to have to finish, okay?
Yes, like always.
As always. But thank you very much for being here today, Esther.
Thank you, Kyle.
And we'll be back soon. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.